Welcome to One Club Champ. We are at the final league game of the season. Update. So, from the last one where we got beaten by Birmingham, we then went and beat QPR. A really tight game. If we look at the stats, it was pretty equal. And Kane Porsche came up with a winner early in the game. Connor Chaplin missed a penalty for QPR. And we had a man sent off, and those final last 9 minutes were, squeaky time. Anyway, we pushed through to that, and we ended up with playing Charlton, who were top of the table at the time. And well, let's review. Let's watch the goals because we lost 3-2, and we lost in the 91st minute. We took the lead. And then Jonathan Lecco kind of took over for Charlton, and obviously they've just won the league. This was our first goal. Koch crossing the ball to Posher, who back post header came in. He scored quite a lot here this season. Again, Lecco finishing, beating our right back, who actually didn't have a very good game. We then take the lead with, on the 81st minute, Sam Dolby finishing on the line. And before I could even change any tactics, Jonathan Lecco fires in a shot on the edge of the box. And then in the 91st minute, as we're hanging on to try and get a point, we concede a goal to Abdul Qadir Dugalingi. Yeah, so if you see, he's only come off the bench 3 times for them. And of course, in true champ fashion, he gets a winner in the last minute. So we have now come down to the final game of the season. And this is what we're looking at in the league table. Here are the permutations that we have. So Rotherham are second, are on 80 points. We are inconsistent in our form and are third on 79 points, and Birmingham are on 78. Now we have a better goal difference than anybody else in the league, and we're about to play Peterborough. Now Peterborough are on 67 points, so they don't have a chance of getting into the playoffs. So this is a rubber dead game, or a dead rubber game, and Peterborough have been filtering around mid-table and then had a little charge for the playoffs, but not much else. So we are going in now. Let's have a look at who are Rotherham playing in their final league game. Let's see. We want to see the schedule. Matches, fixtures and results. So we are looking out for this game right here. Rotherham versus Lincoln. Lincoln 5th. So they're in the playoffs. That is not an easy game. Birmingham are playing Exeter, who are in 23rd. And I believe they are bottom of the table and relegated. So we need Birmingham to mess up. And we need Rotherham to drop points. And we need to win. Away from home to Peterborough. Now let's have a look at our preview. We're both inconsistent. In terms of Peterborough, we've beaten them twice so far. We have not lost to Peterborough in the history of our career. They have Javi Gracia, the ex-Watford manager, as their coach. We are without Shane Proctor, Japhet Tanganga, and John Morris. And here's our team selection. Now, we can't play Paul Koch because he's on loan from Peterborough. So we're going with Burton in goal. We have Agyakawa as our right back. Alfie Payne has to drop left back because of the Paul Koch situation. We've got Jack Lee, who's done an excellent job in centre back for us. Popped up with 7 goals across 43 games. 4 of them were league goals. An average rating of 7.06. And he's a definite threat on corners. And we've also got Saul Hodnett, who is a regen from Man City, valued now 115k. So his potential has been going up, as you can see his progress going from 2 stars, and now he's pushing himself to get that 2.5 star rating. Now, moving to our midfield, we had a debate. We've got Andre Cooper that could start on the left, but if you see his form, over the last 5 games, 6.58, no goals and 1 assist, so he is out of form. But this type of kid is an inconsistent player. And so Kane Porsche just won Young Player of the Month. He's had a great month in the right midfield. So we're going to pop him over to the left. We're playing Ethan Robson, who has been in and out of the team, but has the ability, as you can see, technique of 15, determination of 15, vision of 14, natural fitness of 15. He's got the ability to do something for us in this last game. Jan Danda, again, inconsistent across the year, but has popped up with 10 league goals. He has magic in his boots, does Jan Danda. Willian. Now, if you watched the last video, you would have seen him hit a free kick from 30-odd yards. So we are playing Willian in there. He's come in. Of the 7 starts, he's hit 4 goals, 3 assists, and he's on a 7.24. So he's going to play right midfield for us. And then up front, Sam Dolby, who is our target man, our talisman, the leader of our team. He has hit 14 league goals on an average rating of 7.29. He's now racked up 111 league appearances for the Ducks. So he will play up front. And Alfie Marsh gets the start. He's at 20 goals across all competitions. 13 of them were league goals. He's only kind of really just come back from injury. So he's going to play up there with Dolby. And we have on the bench Simmons that can always come off and do some damage for up front or on the left. And Andre Cooper too. We've got Charlie Gilmore, who has been coming back from an injury too. But he can play in the midfield. And that is going to be our lineup as we go in away from home to Peterborough. We need a win and we need Rotherham to drop points. We would like Birmingham to drop points too. But we need Rotherham to drop points. We need to win. We're going to tell the team they're expected to prove a point. It's time to play for the win. Let's go for it. Here we go. Final game of the season. Oh, we've been pulled into a tunnel interview. Yeah. And let's get the league table up front so we can see. Oof. Free kick tipped onto the bar by Burton. Two bookings in the first 3 minutes already. That is not a good sign for us. And it looks like Rotherham have probably an early lead. Yes, Rotherham are 2-0 up at Lincoln. That is not good for us. Robson with the long ball up. Sam Dolby forcing the keeper into a save. Oh, that's so disappointing that Rotherham are already 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes of a game that we need them to draw or lose. Oh no. And now we've lost the ball. Great tackle. Hold up. I've put João Pedro. How is it that Rotherham have been able to get the young Brazilian on loan from Watford? That's unbelievable. What a great signing that is for Rotherham. Oh, Birmingham and Exeter are on a 1-1. They are playing out a game. already relegated. And if it's, I mean, it's still early, but if it stays as it is, we will be playing the team in 6th place if Rotherham do not concede any goals. Which, to say it would be disappointing to finish 3rd sounds a bit ludicrous, because we were tipped to be relegated. We're Aylesbury United, we've got no money, and a bit of a mishmash of players here. Yandanda with the ball in the middle, that's a great ball. Oh, not sure why Alfie Marsh laid that off there when he seemed to be one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh no, corner. Off the line. Well, we haven't really played very well. We need to fire them up. But tell them that we believe that we have faith in them. Again, analysis summary. Yeah, we're just not really, I mean, we're inconsistent as the form is really looking like we're not gonna get into the playoffs, bar a miracle, bar something crazy happening in the Rotherham game, and us actually doing something in this game as well. Oh, we've broken the ball, stolen it away. Alfie Marsh breaks away. Good save. Alright. Corner ball. Alfie Payne. No good. Look at the latest scores. Still 2-0. Still 1-1 in the Birmingham game. It's a bit of a dull game so far. Let's demand more. We need the Ducks to do something here. Press. That's no good by the right back. Oh, I've given it away. Great save by Burton. It says we've created 3 clear-cut opportunities. And I guess maybe the Sam Dolby one. But it is not quite happening for us in this game. 3-0 now to Rotherham. And they are, I mean, with the help of the young Brazilian João Pedro on loan from Watford, it looks like the playoffs is going to be for us. Here we go, long throw. Sam Dolby heads into the keeper's hands. Alfie Marsh. Again, that's our 4th clear-cut opportunity. Their goalkeeper has pulled off a couple of decent saves. I'm going to take off Alfie Marsh. He's had a couple of chances here to add to his season's tally, but we're going to put on Simmons up the top there. I'm going to put in, I'm going to move over there. Alfie Payne can go in the middle, and we'll bring Robson off. Our gamble in there didn't work. Mark Hill. And I'm going to throw on a third one. Kane Posher is coming off, and Andre Cooper will come on. Okay, so we've made triple substitution with 20 minutes to go. And Birmingham have gone 2-1 up. And Lincoln have had a player sent off. So that's definite now. Rotherham are going to finish runners-up in League One. The playoffs is going to be for us, unfortunately. But 3rd place or 4th place, we'll see how it finishes out at the moment. Let's look at this league table for a second. Oh, we're going to finish 4th, and that would mean that we would play Lincoln rather than Bristol Rovers, who look like they're creeping in. Here we go. 3 minutes to go. We need a goal here. Let's push forward. Let's go very attacking, and let's be a bit more direct. Here we go. Can we get something away from home in the final couple of minutes to get a different position? '92nd minute. Oh my word, there you go. In the 93rd minute, Andre Cooper scores. And does that change now where we finish in the league table? Our tactic of going all out attack and direct in the last minute has helped Andre Cooper off the bench to get what looks like wow. There you go. Andre Cooper with a 93rd minute winner. And that, I believe, puts us into 3rd position in the table, which means we will play... Who will we play in the playoffs? Let's have a look. We will play Bristol Rovers in the playoffs. And they are... Let's have a look at these guys. Yeah. Alright, well, there we go. Our season in League One has finished with us in 3rd. On the last day of the season, we miss out by 1 point, with Rotherham finishing in 2nd on 83. And they had a brace from a outstanding young talent called João Pedro. Not sure how Watford have let him go on loan to Rotherham. But there we go, and we have to deal with players like Andre Cooper. But I think we've got a chance. Finishing 3rd, here we go. We will be playing Bristol Rovers in the semi-final of the Sky Bet League One playoffs.